against the storm. Going to keep trying out this Viceroy difficulty. We did have a successful first city, even though it did seem quite nasty. That hostility rise is pretty sharp. But I've just been looking around the map a bit and I see Spark Dew Crystals modifier. You start with 6 in patience. I mean, that's over halfway to losing the game already. That seems very mean. Unfortunately, I can't see what the reward is for settling there as I'm too far away. But we are going to be pushing to the north and having a look at all these modifiers. Fortunately, the direction I picked is actually... there's not much here. So I think we'll be going into the marshlands today. And what do we have? We have choice of lizards and harpies or lizards. I think lizards and harpies because the marshlands is all about gathering. And lizards are very good at gathering meat and harpies are very good at gathering... is the herbalism? I think it's the herbalist camp. Which we actually have a cornerstone, sorry, an embarkation bonus unlocked for it. We don't have enough points to get it. But we know it's there at least. I think if I lower the difficulty I will. If I go down to Pioneer, I could. Oh, we've unlocked Prestige 1, I have not seen that. Requires more reputation to win. Do we get more for Prestige 1? You get a little bit more experience by the looks of it. Well, that might be a little tough. We'll leave that alone for now. And we'll just check out if we can do another Viceroy difficulty. What do we want to bring with us? We have meat and eggs and mushrooms and stone wheat. Lots of good stuff in the marshlands. We'll probably just bring some more people and some stone because we did really not find any clay, I think it was last time. Or was it stone? Might have been stone actually. That was a bit annoying. We'll bring some extra food as it only costs 1. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's give it a go. Okay, we have the Aura of Peace. After each storm comes a time of peace and regrowth. Gain 0.5 reputation points for every dangerous or forbidden glaive completed during the drizzle season. What does that have to do with an Aura of Peace? And sacrificing is worse, food production is slower, villagers get hungrier quicker, and the villagers die horribly. Well, last time we did reach Hostility 5, so that is going to be a problem, that eerie song. Oh dear. And we were on the Scarlet Orchard, which is a pretty good map at reducing hostility, and we still had horrible hostility issues. So hostility, definitely on this difficulty, quite a big problem. But I'm sure we'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. We have foxes are our third race. That's fine. They can be pretty useful. Still kind of working out how to use them best. Stonecutters camp, let's get that up and running. A quick look at our... okay. We have 2 farms, a herbalist camp and a granary. The herbalist camp I wouldn't mind actually. We don't want farms on this map because there is very little fertile soil in the marshlands. Is that true in real life? I would have thought a marsh would be quite fertile. I guess it depends what kind. Because can't you grow like cranberries and rice in kind of marshy fields? I think my ignorance of farming techniques is showing a little bit there, but I doubt anyone really knows enough about it to correct me either. Probably do want a homeless camp. I think I'm just going to pick it up now. What do we have that overlaps? We definitely want meat, we want skewers. That would be nice. We don't really need biscuits, that's just for the harpies. It's not bad though. Pickled goods is pretty good. The alchemist hut would be lovely actually, would like that. Tea is great for foxes, and we want crystallized dew, and wine can also be used for the foxes. For now, let's just have a look at our corner store. We have training grounds, driving water, or metallurgic proficiency. I feel like metallurgic proficiency doesn't make much sense. I've never sat there and gone, I wish I was producing copper bars quicker. Like, that would be such a big buff to my city if I was just producing things quicker. That doesn't feel right. Whereas having faster woodcutting, that feels good. So I think we'll go for that. Well, we have the foxes, they do like their rainwater. Haven't got any of the starting abilities yet. It would be nice to have that fox one that gives you, I think, the ability to see the first geyser. That would be quite useful. And orders, what do we have? No housing estate this time. We do have bonuses to copper ore or copper ore. There is copper ore on this map, isn't there? Yes. Well, I never build mines though, I'm pretty bad at it. I don't really want to be building mines. I guess these things are good though. We'll probably do the Dangerous Glade events as we are next to 2 Dangerous Glades. Joyful Harpies. It would be nice to get a herb delivery line. We could use that to make tea and everything, but is that going to be possible? Let's have a think. +6 would be... I can get them to... No, I don't think it is possible, but they are going to be eating pies very shortly. Do I have any fabric? I have no fabric at all, and I don't remember how to make fabric. Yes, but I don't think that's going to happen. If I could get these harpy houses up, that would probably do it, but I think we have too many harpies. The pies will give +5, we could favour them, so they could get to... Well, no, it's just not going to happen. The herb line is not too important. Definitely no way. Yeah. So we can get +6 from the houses. Pies are +5. But I don't think we can do it. No, we just don't have enough fabric. Green fabric here, or deliveries. We do want parts. Parts are useful. We are going to be probably building multiple camps. It's not too bad. Didn't really help us that much, but we can at least have a look at what we want to be doing. Any way of pickling goods here? I could make barrels, because if we get copper ore, we could do that, and that would let me make pickled goods. Everything else though, I'm not too sure. I think we do need housing. That is gonna be important in this game. We're gonna have some very miserable people on our hands. We're not gonna survive through the first storm. Really am starting to wonder if small glades are worth it at all on this difficulty. They don't feel particularly worth it. I mean, 3 times multiplier on Hostility. I think regular glades are worth 15, dangerous glades are 30, but you get so much more out of a dangerous glade. Is 2 small glades worth a dangerous glade? Probably not. Not without a very good reduction in hostility, but I am feeling like hostility reduction as well on this Viceroy difficulty will never outscale just how much the years go by and how much that will just kind of screw your hostility immediately. You can definitely feel the ramp up of this difficulty. What are we aiming to do then? Herbalist camp. I don't think going into these dangerous glades is a good idea. The cookhouse I think is good, right? The alchemist hut is a little bit too late. With the cookhouse we can make quite a lot of skewers already, so I think we'll pick that up. The distillery, that is what I was talking about earlier. That could be nice. Barrels and porridge. The wine's not that useful. The alchemist hut is also quite nice. Already have the skewers. Don't need too much. I don't actually need wheat at all unless it's for biscuits. I think we'll skip the biscuits. Let's get some advanced materials being made. Let's get some planks, some fabric, some bricks. Maybe we can get some better housing. You have quite a lot of people to start with. Maybe that is a little bit of a mistake. I'm not sure. I kept everything for now at just 10. Not. Try and do that one-handed. Pressing 1 and 0 on the keyboard is quite hard with one hand. Let this year just tick over as we look to maybe go into 2 dangerous glades next year. Not sure if this is going to be a horrible mistake or not, but I guess we'll find out next year. It'd be nice to get this cookhouse up and running as quickly as possible. I think we have the ability to make it already. Have I made any more planks? We've got some. Speed things up a little bit as we just chill out and listen to the music. Just clear some space behind my warehouse for future industry. Let's get a single lizard, shall we, in our skewer maker. That's all it's going to be for now. We want a lot of skewers, probably cap this at 60. And this will help our food go quite a lot further. Did read a strategy that talked about letting people starve at the beginning, and that just seems so gamey. I don't like that. Feels like you're fighting a system there more than trying to build a successful city. And I'm not too keen on playing games like that. Fine for those systems to exist and for people to do silly things with them and kind of find the optimal way of doing things, but I kind of want to make a nice city. That's what I enjoy doing. Don't think we are happy enough to survive this storm, unfortunately. I think there's going to be woodcutters out. Yeah. Everyone's resolve is far too low. Let's get another lizard making some skewers. Quite nice to get complex food up already. That is going to help with our food issues. Probably have enough time now to just gather some mushrooms. Got enough free workers as they're not having to do anything at the moment. Gather some mushrooms through the storm. See, my skewers are starting to come into play. Foxes and lizards are a little bit happy. Would be nice to get some jerky. I guess maybe we... I don't know, if I can avoid flour this game, that would be nice. But we do have pies for 2 different races. But if I could get jerky going and then just some treatment, I think that would keep our harpies happy enough. Okay, I think it is time to go into the dangerous glade. Ooh, woodcutter's prayer. Getting that this early, that's pretty nice. I'm gonna pick that up. Does mean we're going to need some more woodcutters though. And more lizards. I think I'm happy with more lizards. Let's have a multi-racial woodcutters camp. So this woodcutter's prayer gives me +1 to all wood production. That is very handy on this map, I think, because I find that wood can be a little, or fuel can be a little hard to sustain in this marshland, as the trees only give 1 wood. Okay, what do we have? We have big old leech broodmothers. Some large camps there. We have a big camp of grain. We have some eggs. We have 2 abandoned caches. Looking quite nice. And we have, more importantly, the stone-toothed termite burrow. We can burn it down. Well, we can't actually, but if we had enough, we could burn it down. Make sure we have enough planks just in case. Or we could use all of our parts and convert it into something that makes insects. That would be really nice, actually. Damn. Don't have enough parts to do that though. Would be all of our parts, and it would probably be a mistake to do, but it would be very handy to have a constant source of food on a map that has, well, it doesn't have any farms. There's an early source of copper we found, so that might be helpful. We could pop a mine here if we need to, and it is very near a warehouse, which is handy as well. Is there any way of actually getting these things? I would need so many pipes or all of my parts. This feels like an awful lot to get this termite burrow. Burning it down is certainly the easy answer. Oh, we're getting some parts. Don't think there's an easy answer here, unfortunately. It's going to have to be a tough choice. See if these orders, any orders that give parts would be lovely. There's none that give parts. They give tools, we could do that, but, well, I would have to tame it to then get the tools I needed to do it. doesn't work. Yeah, pressure reflection T and a ton of foxes. Oh, I don't know. What is the easy answer here? I think it's burn it down. I think that's what we have to do. We will wait for it though. Can I... Is this worth it, this empathy reward? Not really. Let's do a few foxes. I think it's better. Work break. I've never seen this before. Don't fell any trees for 510 seconds. I have never seen this time order. That is weird. Okay. I can't do that. I haven't got any fuel. How long is 510 seconds? Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, we can't do that. Not after just losing all of my fuel. But that's an interesting one. It's fairly good reward, but I don't think I need that. The Harpy relative seems good. Just getting +3 to them. There's nothing here that can help in any way. I guess I could have gotten the 40 coal from this box and used that to maybe prop up my fuel supplies, but still doesn't seem that worth it. Is there anything else I can do? I really do want to tame this thing. We only have 4 parts. I think this is such a mistake if I do it. I'll do it anyway. Let's make the mistake. Let's see how bad this is. Oh dear. Sure, we can buy some parts maybe? Or we can just find some more. It's just having a constant supply of insects will mean that I can make skewers and jerky and all that good stuff quite a lot. Just make that non-stop pretty much. Puppies are miserable. Very, very miserable. We are going to have to do some weird deletion and replacement of camps because of our low amount of parts. This is going to be a little bit micromanaging, a little bit annoying probably, but this is what the price we pay. This is what I decided to do, is the mistake I decided to make. Need five packs of everything. That is an annoying amount of packs. Just enough to have one more than I need. Let's get some lizards gathering some eggs to keep up our skewer production. I do feel like finding this burrow, this termite nest, as early as I did just means we'll get the maximum amount of bonus from it. quite nice, and it also does provide a little bit of decoration in our city. Gives us some bonus harmony. So I can probably quite easily upgrade this ancient hearth all the way to the max without too much trouble. Let's put a work going in a makeshift post. Let's go down ready for the next storm. That is going to be all of my woodworkers fired again. These are just too miserable to survive at the moment. Woodworkers, out you go. I think if I favour the harpies I can get away with keeping one of these woodcutter camps up. There we go. Surviving just enough. Storm. I think we can just cut into this dangerous glade now. There's no downside to doing that. You don't immediately get a heavy punishment. We will... Actually we will, won't we? I'll have to take a woodcutter out. That's fine. And we have found a brick oven. That's very handy. Coal, pie and incense. But we have also found this horrible thing. The open vault, which will kill every living being within a 20 field radius, which is, well, that's almost my entire city, so that's everyone dead if I don't deal with this at all. We can perform a ritual or bury the entrance. We can make everyone miserable. Or we can get some fairly nice things, but I think, yes, the only option here is to bury the entrance and deal with the ominous whispers as they come. But that's not too bad. More importantly, I found a lot more meat and some more large abandoned caches. There's bonus to fabric production, that's quite nice actually. I wouldn't mind that. And some artifacts, some coal and 4 wildfire essence. And the stormwater geyser. Very nice, actually, very nice indeed. Blueprint wise, does this change anything? Not massively. I think I'm actually just going to re-roll this. Kind of like this smelter. I need more parts though. I'm going to pick up the smelter, but I need more parts because I need to build a mine to get some of this copper. Where's the mine? It's an industry, of course. We need one more part. We could delete some stuff to make space for it. That's fine. Cornerstones, what have we got? Woodcutters camps quicker. We already kind of have that bonus. It's not bad though. Sure. And we have some more people. Let's grab parts. Just any parts is fine. It's fine by me. Pick up some more mushrooms in the corner here. Let's start burying this entrance. These are unhappy. No wood cutting for a little while. It would be nice to get an upgraded trapper's camp. That would be very handy. We are surrounded by these large broodmothers. There, in fact, we found 6 of them, and have no way of doing anything with them. It's a little bit annoying. Maybe get some lizards cutting things down instead of harpies, because the harpies aren't happy enough to deal with the ominous whispers. The lizards are fine though. And we have need of more housing. Let's get some harpy houses. Where should I put them? No. Don't need many harpy houses, just need a couple. How's my makeshift post? Getting some packs. That will certainly help. Can favour our foxes. That will do the happy foxes thing. That gives me... Actually, those rewards aren't that good. I'm not sure if I want them just yet. It's more and more people. More people is not necessarily what I need right now, because we're not low on food, but we are definitely... Oh, I'm going to have to move this. I'm sure we'll pop it there. We'll move it there for now. Just if I do build a mine there, there won't be enough space. But the smelter, let's make some copper bars and some pipes and some biscuits, and hoping that we can just go heavily into the rain punk. But I will need to build a blight post, which again more parts. Get another lizard working. Oh. For some reason my harpies are unhappy if there's a lizard working. Not sure why that happens. We just have no money at all. I built that trading post a little bit too early. That was silly. Really are quite low on our fabric production. It would be nice to break open this large cache here. Don't have any more stone. There is a little bit down. Build another stonecutters camp. We'll have to delete it eventually. We can buy some more parts, but that's fine. Now we have a little bit of money. Oh wait, do they need to pick it up? Yeah, unfortunately they need to pick it up. So not in time. Oh well. We have done our TikTok challenge. Oh wow. 5 glades, but we get a +3 to global resolve and 5 to copper bar production. That would be... If I did all small glades, that is 75 hostility. We could do that, but is that worth it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it's not that worth it, is it? It's a lot of hostility. And we got 10.5 minutes to do it. It would be a lot of copper bars. The other things aren't that useful. You know what? We're going to go for it. And here we have 10 parts. Don't mind if I do. Don't have a carpenter, leather work, or presser. What about 8 parts? That's probably more doable. Thankfully we did get some parts. Okay, we need to cut down into some glades and do it as quickly as we can. This guy slightly, yeah, do that. Not even sure if I have enough time to do this. Actually, I only need to cut down like a couple of trees here and there to get into these glades. Let's be smart about this. I think really this whole settlement is just propped up by the fact that I'm making skewers. Everything else is irrelevant. Well, we have some... You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to change to a fox. Does that lower hostility very much? No? We go from 60 to 42. That is not much of a difference. I'm hoping it'd be slightly more than that. So we open this glade. Maybe we do this dangerous glade down here. It's risky. I'm not sure about this at all. It's going to be a lot of hostility for opening these glades, and the benefit is pretty small. We have found some coal. We could make another mine. And we have, more importantly, found some parts. My brain wanted to say planks. Stop cutting down these trees. You fools. You're doing exactly what I told you. Don't do that. On to the next glade. Because we are having to remove our woodcutters constantly during the storm, so I don't actually have as long as it looks to open these glades. We just need one more glade. And we get the quite nice reward. Do I have enough parts? I do not. We really could do with some. We just need to do trade routes. Four parts here though. I guess that is enough to get a mine, and that is probably what we will do. I wouldn't mind this smelter as well, because that's smelting bars up, but we'll wait till we get this forest fascination. Oh, I did not realize I was cutting into a dangerous glade here. I thought it was a small glade. Maybe we'll wait a little bit on this one, just for now. Is there another small glade? I can get to this one. Let's go here. This feels like such a bad idea. A little bit of wheat, some more eggs, and not a great cache there. Well, that's fine. Some workers mining this stone deposit. We have a lot of things to hand in though, that's nice. We want to continue making some packs of provisions as we need to do trading. And we can keep making them with our 5 insects per minute. Converting those into packs of provisions. And we are very miserable right now, so I'm afraid... Ooh. I did not realise how unhappy my harpies are. I don't blame them, I forgot to build them many houses. Let's see if we can do that now. I switch over to the fox and lower the hostility a little bit. That's still not enough. I think my harpies are just going to be leaving. This difficulty increase is quite punishing. I'm also having problems with the lizards as well. I think that is because skewer production kind of dropped off a cliff. We ran out of anything to make them with, and we're out of skewers. I don't really know what to do here. We could burn some wood, I guess. We have a fair amount of it. Burning that very quickly. Okay, I think we're going to have to be a little bit cheesy, gaming the system ever so slightly. At least I think I can do this, what I'm trying to achieve. Trade routes that are worthwhile. That one's quite cheap, and that one is also quite cheap. So I don't have many packs of provisions, we just need to get these 8 trade routes done. We are now really unhappy. We have found some more snake nests though, that's great. Wow, those are some unhappy harpies. Okay, let's burn a little bit of wood. Oh, don't leave, come on. Yes. Oh, we're fine. We burnt just enough wood. Maybe? No, not affected. That's fine. Harpy gone. We didn't want them anymore. They don't want to live under my terrible rule of opening up every glade and being stupid. Well, that's on them. On a stone time, we have Woodcutter's Prayer again. Do I want that again? I did not know you could get it twice. I guess. I mean, Rich Glades is not that great, because I can't actually do anything with them. Get a Harpy back as our Ancient Hearthkeeper. And we probably need to do something, so how about we hand in this one for some more parts, get some more people. I guess we can get our Harpy back. They left and immediately changed their mind. And we can build a mine. And I'll be honest, I have no plan of how to win this game. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just seeing how this goes. Is it going to be a disaster? Most likely, yes. We do have some blueprints, maybe this will help. We have the temple, the druid's hut, the rain mill and the tool shop. Not sure any of these help in any way, so I'm going to do a quick reroll. We have the granary, the bathhouse, the supplier and the artisan. Not sure about these either. I was really hoping for someone that would make jerky. So we do have a lot of mushroom. We could make flour. Flour would then be used to make biscuits, but I haven't got anything to put in them. That's not useful. Oats, we don't have enough fabric. The granary, pickled goods would be nice. Haven't got anything to pickle. Oh no, we do. We do have something to pickle. We can pickle mushrooms, of course we can. Can I make barrels? I cannot. No. Whoops. Well, pickled goods doesn't help my harpies in any way though. Can make flour and then we could make pies. This granary is showing up in everything. It really wants me to pick it, doesn't it? I guess, you know what, we'll pick the granary. We can rebuild this brick oven, we could make pie, and that would be quite handy. In fact, maybe I should prioritize doing that, and we can make the supplier, which will make some flour, and then with that we can make pies, and that will keep our lizards and our harpies both happy. But what do we have here? We have fallen harpy scientists. Had to be the harpies, didn't it? And minus 12 unhappiness to them. Fantastic. Let's hand in our timed event. We have a little bit of money now. That's lovely. What we can do? We have idle people everywhere. We have no real aims or goals for this. This is going very poorly. I would really like a large trapper camp. There's a large forager camp, I guess. That is also fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. I can gather some grain, I guess. I can also use that for flour. And it has a little bit of plant fiber, which does help us gain some fabric production. Those things out. Again, to be fair, wood is really not a problem. With 2 times wood collection, we were gathering so much of it. But we are really struggling in this harpy happiness. 1 more house will be enough to give them another +1. Apart from that, I am not sure how to really help them. Might be worth handing in this just to get a little boost. You're at hostility level 5. Anything here that can help? No, it's kind of just the same things over and over again. Think about that in a bit. Interesting, the harpy gets a bonus in the supplier, does it? We don't get why. Flour, planks and water skins aren't really cloth based. So eggs, let's gather up some more eggs. Eggs all over this map, but we need a bit of meat. We haven't had anyone die. I think that's the most we can say about us. No one's actually dying by actively living in it, which I guess is good. That is about to change with Eerie's song, as people are going to start dying soon. We need to deal with that hostility. And that is probably going to be burning fuel. You know, that fuel that I don't have any of. We'll be burning some of that. That is a very inefficient way of making coal. I think that isn't particularly helpful. But we can make some flour. And is there a spare harpy who could help out here? This will give them a little boost as well. We can make a fox a stone cutter, put them in the supplier, a little bit of a resolve boost. +1. Every little bit helps. Really isn't going that well. No idea what to do about this thing. I think we just have to deal with it and suck it up. Oh, my harpies are a little bit happy at least. thought it was minus 12. Didn't feel like minus 12. Have another resolve point. I mean, I really need to pick something useful here. There's no jerky. We are generating a little bit more fabric, so maybe coats would be good. Barrels, we did say we wanted barrels. Really not sure. Of this camp, there's a couple more mushrooms to pick up, that's fine. I think I accidentally placed it on some coal. No biggie. Let's get... Oh, I haven't really got any workers to go in online, but I guess one of them can. Do we need this grain right now? I'm not sure we do. What's up here? Haven't got any builders, of course. Trader coming along very shortly. Where is the spare worker? Let's get rid of you. Put you in here. Juice harvester. There'll be quite a chunk just because we've opened so many glades. And we are now out of skewers as well. Oh, this is not going well. I feel like I have managed to combo nothing with anything. I think we're going to have to buy food here. Buy some eggs. And we'll buy some. We don't need mushrooms. We do need some more fabric production, so let's do that. Is there anything we can sell for this? I think it's just trade in on amber. There we go. That should at least keep skewer production going, so we have stuff to eat and some ways of being happy. How are we doing with the fallen scientists? We've still got 2 minutes to go. It'll arrive just before the storm. Just in time. For everything to go very badly again. Guess we make pies. Egg pies as well. How's the flour coming along? Speed things up a little bit. I think this is just a sinking ship that is going to just hit some icebergs, probably, as it sinks as well. The city does not feel particularly good. Wow. Cutting through to more glades, eh? Great. Right, I think we're done with cutting through to glades. Do we have anything that would be helped by water? The rain punk system? Not really. Get some more housing. Boost happiness a little bit. I don't know how many lizards are at at 2. Minus 13. Negula. Whatever that word is. What does that mean? Where is that coming from? Oh, it's because I'm fairying the happiest. Yes, of course. That makes sense. So they're not as unhappy as they appear. They're still pretty miserable. We have pies, and we can stop favouring them and suffer through the storm, I guess. Let's throw out my woodcutters. That didn't really help. I have to start burning some wood. Not too much. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Definitely need to make some improvements before next year though, otherwise we are screwed. Butcher, we finally have some jerky. Let's do that. That's excellent. Good. Things are looking up a little bit. Stonecutter's camp, let's move that over to the big rock that we found. Giving us some roots, some insects and some copper ore. We also have our mine producing a little bit of copper ore now. And really, Butcher uses drizzle water, which we have not found a geyser for. It's a little unfortunate, but we can put some lizards in this thing. And perhaps actually it's better just to produce everything in this Butcher, I think. Oh, I have a lot of random stuff in there. Because we do actually get a double chance of production from this Butcher. That's very nice. Don't need to be producing oil. But skewers and jerky, that will help. It's safe to turn sacrificing off. Hey. We do kind of need to think about how we're going to win. Will this cornerstone help in any way? Gain 10 jerky for every 10 pie produced. That does help quite a lot actually. That's a bit more food. More people. Coats would be nice, but that's not really enough to do anything. More people, I guess we can do that. We can... Really, we just need to find something, some resource that is helpful. I'm wondering if perhaps this forbidden glade is the answer. It's either going to be, well, it's going to be the answer to either how we lost the game or how we win the game. Let's do it. Let's make some mistakes. The service building yet? I do not. This brick oven is miles away from anything. Do we want 2 foxes spare for whatever nasty is in this forbidden glade? Whatever that glade event is, hopefully we can deal with it. Most likely we can't. But I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad, right? We are producing quite a lot of fabric now. Don't need any more hobby houses. Could do with some more lizard houses though. You also need fabric. Foxes are fairly happy, although I'm not providing anything for them, but it's just they don't get affected by hostility, which does mean they're quite easy to look after. We have the happy foxes. Order is completing itself. I didn't even have to try. We can sell some insects and a little bit of plant fibre just to keep completing that income tax order. Very slowly doing that. Chop through this forbidden glade quickly, please. How are we doing on parts? We do have a warehouse here. Might be nice to get another small hearth down here as well. Let's move this here as well. Should have done that beforehand. Now, what is the betting that this is going to be the large, dead whale in the Forbidden Glade? The one thing that I won't be able to harvest. That really would be... It's a 1 in 3 chance. And I think I've hit it every single time. I always find the one that I can't do anything with. For some reason, everyone is happy. Here we go. No, it's the proto-fungus. We got a little bit lucky, at least. We actually have something we can harvest. However, we did find an ancient burial site, and I found this the other day, and my gosh, does it require a lot of goods to deal with it. Wow. And the reward is terrible. Well, we definitely can't calm the spirits, so we have to excavate it with, I guess, packs of building materials. That is going to be a pain. But we have to do what we have to do. We want... was it 15? How many was it? It was 50. Guess that's what we're doing now. Can... maybe start clearing out some of this area. Get a warehouse here. Put down, and I don't need builders, of course. Let's take one of you out of that. And where is my... what did I do with it? There you go. Oh, it's picking up a couple more mushrooms. We can let them finish that. Actually, no, that's stupid. Why would I do that? Yeah, they need to be... they definitely need to be picking up these mega mushrooms. So they produce mushrooms, pigment, water skins, insects, and pickled goods. I have no idea how they pick up jars from a big old mushroom. But this thing is very alien and very weird. I found a forager's camp, which is useless. But I'm sure someone is excited to see a forager's camp in a Forbidden Glade. I don't count myself as one of those people. That is a little bit of a disappointing ruin to find there. I don't want to sell all of my meat. That's a little bit silly. What was a disastrous start has peaked up a little bit. These storms are still going to be hitting us very hard though. I guess it's not the end of the world though if people leave. They're within their rights to do that, I guess. Buildings construct faster. We gain bricks for every pottery we make. Bit of copper or wood for salvaging caches. Or some more pigments. None of those are very interesting. Hang on a minute though. 15 tools. How expensive is 15 tools? It's going to be a lot, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's more than I thought. That was 30 something? 34.65. That's doable. That stops us having to make all these packs of building materials. I think I am going to do that. We have made 6 already. Let's deliver some. Trying to make sure that this storm doesn't destroy everyone's minds with unhappiness. Doing everything we can to make you happy. Delivered those goods yet? I have. Okay, let us buy 15 tools, sell some ancient tablets, and we can now sell these packs of building materials. And then a little bit of amber on top. And there we go. Now excavate this place, and we can do it. I think we can do it now. So what's the penalty? Hostility increases by 15 points for every 2 fallen trees. Well, we haven't got any woodcutters because it's the middle of the storm, so this is fine. We have our final order of the game, a utopia. Yes. Let's do that. Utopia is just where you have tons of meat, apparently. Fair enough. No, what's rot from the sky? Okay, that's not bad. Global food production is 15% slower, but times by 5, basically not producing food at all. Hostility has gone down again. It's because we just gained in impatience. But our utopia is complete. Move up, grab some more food. How did it go up again? I think I lost in impatience because I gained a reputation. We are going to have to burn a little bit of wood to survive this storm. And check out the trade routes. We can sell some reeds, we're not doing anything with them. That is a very good price for them as well. Coal, we kind of need that. Do we need that? Boxes, you are annoying me a little bit then. Still haven't gotten a service building. Well, I think the game heard me. That is 4 service buildings. Which one do we want? We can make brawling. Clan ways, that is quite useful on this map. All camps produce 100% more yields. Pretty good for camps. The temple, the explorer's lodge, or the tea doctor. The tea doctor is perfect for our foxes. Did I pick up a recipe to make tea? Tea, we did. We have the cooperage, and we can make it out of mushrooms. We are making, well, we have the capacity to make copper bars. Think about that in a second. The clan hall. I mean, the clan hall is perfect for this biome, I think, but I'm not sure if we should pick it. We can make training gear at the cooperage. We do have enough to make it. That would help the lizards and foxes. You know what? I'm sure we can get it again. Let's do... I think we do the tea doctor, just because it helps everyone. And we need to be careful of that eerie song coming along soon. So we'll make the tea doctor. Don't think I've ever made that before, so it should be interesting to see what that's like. Let's get some people back in our lumber camps. And what do we want? Cheap construction, economic migration, or without restrictions? Without restrictions is kind of nice, doubling the bonus production. The other two, I'm not too sure. Could also re-roll. Don't think there's anything I'm looking for particularly, so maybe we'll just go without restrictions. I don't need to restrict anything, we seem to be doing okay. And that bonus is quite nice. So the tea doctor. Do need to build quite a few things to get that up and running. Need our cooperage. Kind of need a less squiggly wiggly city as well. It's a little all over the place. Let's get some more people. I guess we are about to make some very happy foxes and harpies, so let's get some foxes and harpies. We'll get a smaller amount of them now. Now, is it worth handing? Let's hand in Utopia, because that gives us a way of dealing with some of these large caches, gaining some more reputation as well. Let's have a think. We want the tea doctor. We need it in range of the town. Unfortunately, the town is full of large brood mothers. Or leech brood mothers even. So let's rearrange things a little bit. Tea doctor can... Sure, it can go here and we'll do a little path leading up to the door. And this is tea and brawling. Yes. With that, it is time to upgrade our hearth a little bit, so let's get some parks down. We can do that. And now I am clearing out some space here. I want to get another small hearth down here. Probably break into this glade, why not? Just ignore hostility entirely for now. So we want to make tea. We're going to be making mushroom tea. And we're going to be making it with copper bars. And we are also going to be making some training gear. Let's cap it both at 30 for now. And we need a smelter too. But we're out of bricks. Making some more, and we need a geyser pump. What is the cheapest? So it wants drizzle, but honestly I think any will do for the tea. Is there anything... I kind of wanted drizzle as well. I guess we can get the clearance water. That'd be useful in our smelter and our supplier. And it's time to hand this in now that we're producing tea. Get another blueprint. What do we want? The beanery, the forum, the alchemist hut, or the apothecary. They all do similar things. Can make porridge quite easily though. And we do have goods to pickle. I think we'll go for the beanery. Food production is a little bit low, and we have gained some more harpies, so we need to build some more harpy housing. Let's get some people in this tea doctor, shall we? This gives me a global resolve bonus of 2. Respectable. I need to do 2 more trade routes. Let's get them done right now. How's this going? It's fine. We have gained 45 from disturbing the dead, but that will disappear once this excavation is complete, I think, right? I didn't actually check that. Yes, it is. We gain another reputation for doing so. And it's gone. We get another worker in our cooperage. Is it a cooperage or a copperage? No, I think a copperage would be 2 Ps. And we have tons of wildfire essence, so let's just automate this geyser pump, free up a worker, and we can get... Is there a spare lizard anywhere? Probably don't need to be making... Oh no, all these guys are actually using the brick oven. We have uncovered another clearance water geyser. It's a shame. I guess we can salvage this place. Only worker is fine. We are producing so many copper bars from this because of our bonuses that we've gotten. Let's cap it at 28. That seems like an awful lot of copper bars. 21? 21 is fine. Don't need the crystallized dew here. And there we go, 12 delicious cups of tea. For our tea doctor, as well as some sticks, I guess, to hit each other with while you drink your tea. Sounds lovely. Wow, we are well on the way to winning, actually. I didn't notice how close this reputation had gone. That's pretty fantastic. Have I managed to gather any pickled jars? We have. We have the pickled goods out of the magic mushroom. Sort of sounds like a euphemism, but I can't work out how. Guess we can start collecting some of this rainwater. Let's boost the cooperage, because making cups of tea is apparently very, very slow. I beg to differ. I guess if you have to actually make the cup, that is quite time consuming. 24 cups of tea. We can build the beanery now as well. I finally have space for another small hearth. I do. I'm going to be building over all these minerals because who needs them anyway? Certainly not I. Speed things along just a little bit. I think we are just gonna tick slowly into this win. Do have our tea set up, we have our brawling set up, everyone's very happy about that. So lizards are actually the least happy. Monkeys and foxes are just very happy with the amount of food they've got. I don't get how... Oh, that's him. I thought the max bonus on jerky was 5, not 4. I guess jerky isn't that worthwhile then. I guess it is pretty easy to make, that's fair enough. And there we go, we have our first ever Viceroy victory on the marshlands, which unlocked, well, deadly spores, which is an odd one. I am going to continue this settlement just a little bit longer, having some fun with it. But I'm guessing that on this difficulty level you kind of are gonna really struggle a bit to sustain your city for very long. I think that is gonna be not really doable. On the lower difficulties you can kind of scale into infinity, but the hostility just gets so high on this difficulty. And in fact we have the fading. Can we lower hostility down? Yeah, there we You are having to really sacrifice quite a lot of the ancient hearth. That is definitely something I've noticed, is as a mechanic that is becoming a bit more important. Well, I think my early gamble paid off. The insects were actually very, very useful this game. And you see we still have a stockpile of them. So they really have helped make this game a bit more, well, kind of just the win a little bit more reliable. It was quite challenging at the start. We managed to find some parts, we managed to get the ball rolling a little bit. And we did secure the victory, even though it felt pretty dire. Let's see, we have... I'm not producing clothing at all. Furniture, I swear this doesn't do anything. Flame amulets, meat specialization. Let's do the flame amulets. Let's get our woodcutters actually able to cut wood. And some more people. It's going to be a lot of foxes, I think. Yeah. Clear the way a little bit. The foxes not being affected by hostility is really noticeable. Yeah, them just having essentially what is a plus 12 to their resolve. Quite nice. Makes them just easier to deal with. Is there anything else we want here? Got a lot of jerky we could sell. And we could buy a lot of sticks. More harpy houses. See if we can at least finish off my orders. I didn't realise there were two geysers right next to each other. That's weird. And how is... Oh, we were mining this stone deposit for almost the entire game. Let's move my trapper's camp up here, clear out some of these eggs. Did I get any benefit out of this driving water? I did not. I have barely used any rainwater. I thought I'd be using more, and I should probably be using more. Maybe that is my bad. Really wasn't anything very interesting in any of these caches. This one I forgot about, unfortunately, so we are leaving those artifacts behind. But yeah, they were not very exciting in this game. I like the ones with perks in them, and we did not find any of those. We probably want to get one harpy, making some purging fire. We have a couple more cysts appearing every now and again. We could get another automaton. Even though we have been victorious, we can still play around a little bit. Some more harpy housing up. This really wasn't a good place for a small hearth, was it? There's geysers in the way, there's mushrooms in the way, there's eggs and stone everywhere. This was a bit silly, but it does help to gather very efficiently from this giant proto-fungus, which is quite nice. Well, thank you very much for following the channel. It's much appreciated. Glad that someone is enjoying these streams. Does make me feel happy, I guess, inside that at least someone is enjoying these, even though very few people do see them. Any viewer is very much appreciated, so thank you for that. I do enjoy this game enough that I would be happy streaming this to no one. It is quite a lot of fun against the storm. These difficulties definitely, this Viceroy difficulty going up to here does change the way the game is played. It does feel a little bit more stressful. We're 2 for 2. We've won both of our attempts now. The first one was a little bit easier. I think we had more things to deal with hostility. But I do think that my plan of getting complex food quick and early is the right way to play in this Viceroy difficulty. Otherwise it does become quite problematic, it feels. Let's go crazy with our rainwater. I think the difficulty above this would be a... Oh, look at that resolve drum. We do have the eerie song, so people are going to start dying. Interestingly, I was looking at the Viceroy difficulty above this, which makes the games longer. It means you need more reputation to win, so that maybe we'll look at going up to that difficulty soon. Perhaps when we get a few more upgrades. Now, I have seen people talk about prestige difficulties, and that would be prestige 1, and it goes all the way up to 20. People are just dying constantly. Yeah, the prestige difficulties, just having this conversation, everyone's dying. They look a bit scary, the prestige difficulties. Okay, I think it's time to move on from this settlement. I feel a little bit bad, everyone dying. We will be doing another one though, because we have unveiled a lot more of the map. We have the ruined armory and a corrosive torrent. Interesting. I think we'll be going up there, that seems cool. But yeah, the prestige difficulties look very challenging. That feels a bit more for people who want to min-max the game. I'm not sure if that's what I want to be doing. We'll definitely be giving them a try at some point, but I don't have that many upgrades on the tree. Feels like they might be for more when you're up here, rather than we're about maybe a quarter to a third through this upgrade tree. Playing on the Viceroy, we are getting a lot more food stockpiles. I like the stocked caravans. This looks like an interesting one. 20% more starting resources, I think, could really help out a new city. Just get a little bit more stable. Starting ability of the lizards, eh? Plus 10 to tools. I don't think that's very good. Compared to the other starting abilities, that really doesn't seem very good at all. 10 tools is not very many. Let's pick it up anyway, though. What is the daily expedition? I think we've actually done this before. I don't want to do that again. Or at least we've looked at those mechanics again. So we are going to go into the ruined armory. Oh, no villagers will die when attacking a trader. That... I don't want to attack traders. No resources will be refunded after destroying a building. We've got to be careful with our parts then. We can't do what we did this game, which was stupid, honestly. That was quite risky. But what I can do is have a little think. We have more starting resources, and that is quite noticeable. There is a little bit more here. Almost like there's 20% more. I do think starting with a lot of villagers is the way to go. In this map we have a lot of wood from these trees, we have clay. Yeah, we have good stuff. I think harpies... I don't think I need beavers on this map. But beaver harpies do kind of have quite a lot of overlap with each other. So maybe we will do that. Sure, we'll do that. And we'll take some... I'd like bonus planks, but I don't have that unlocked. We could take some coal, or we could just take some clay. I think we'll just take clay and food. Be boring. But we'll jump into the next game with the ruined armory and the corrosive torrent. Neither of those look that good, actually. Or very punishing. Okay, we have Gift from the Woods. Gain 5 amber every drizzle season, plus an additional 5 amber for each hostility level reached. That's nice. And then we have fairly okay negatives. We just need to make sure we have a lot of roads. We need to not hand in orders during the storm. Favouring is unavailable while the hearth is being corrupted. Okay, got to be careful with that. This one's interesting. P3 wood? Yes. P3 wood for every villager in your settlement. If you don't pay for all of them, 2 people will leave. That's gonna take massive chunks out of our wood. The good thing is we're on the map with all the wood and we have beavers. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. Just need to make sure we have a lot of wood. This is a weird start. We have the warehouse right next to the ancient hearth. I don't see that very often. We do have vegetables, mushrooms and flax right next to us as well. Let's start. Let's have a look at the map. Dangerous glades do seem like the place to go. We can... maybe to the left, that's what I'm thinking. There's 2 dangerous glades here and a lot of wood. That 20% starting bonus that I unlocked, does that also work for parts? I think it might do. It does feel like we have a fair amount more. Okay, so we did actually get 5 amber for starting as well. I think trading is going to be good at this game then. Let's get those beavers in immediately. Oops. And some harpies gathering some flax, and we can do our normal start, our normal layout that I like to do. And how about another crude workstation just immediately? We want to be turning this flax into fibre, I think, as quickly as we can. Sorry, fabric as quickly as we can. Interesting. 2 packs of provisions for every 10 herbs produced, or +1 to grain production, or opening caches lowering hostility. I think this hostility lowering thing, honestly, it's not enough to make a difference this game. There is no gatherable grain on the map, and there is no gatherable herbs on the map. I'm going to wait on that one, and we will see what our cornerstones bring. Not what I wanted to see. So we see what our blueprints bring you. I keep calling them the wrong thing. So if we got a small farm, then maybe grain bags would be useful, but if we got a herb farm, leftover crops would be very useful. I think grain bags with only farms to boost it is not good, because I don't think it actually harvests that much. Cap these out now for 10, because we just want a little bit of everything. Maybe the orders will help me decide. Do you have something to make planting a bit better? I think that is worth it. TikTok again. Saw that last game. There is no copper on this map though. The trading is going to be handy. More parts, more tools, sure. And we have no timed orders this time. Booming economy, selling stuff. Lead events. I think we'll get them more people. Okay, let's have a think. The supply, is that useful? Planks would be nice. Because I think we are going to be generating a lot of wood, but we're also going to be losing quite a lot of wood. We can definitely do things with planks. What about this carpenter? No, I don't think so. Explorer's Lodge, education, and that is very useful. Bit weird to get a service building straight away though. I think the safe bet is the supplier. I don't think it's great. Okay, this is what I was looking for, herb garden. I think we pick that up, because there is going to be fertile land here. And maybe we can then go for whatever we fancy. But I think our cornerstone choice is going to be leftover crops, and we're going to be doing some trading in this game. So, we're looking for fertile soil, and I'm hoping we get humans as our next guys to come along. That would be nice. I think foxes would also be fine. The one I don't want to see is lizards, so we'll probably get the lizards. Again, it's another 1 in 3. Pretty good odds in my favour, but we'll see how that goes. Are we doing the fabric production? I might prioritise it actually. I want to get some RP housing up pretty sharpish. Put them down. They can be built when they're ready. And we could build some barrels in the meantime behind our warehouse, not our workhouse. There's no child labour in this game, we're not building Victorian style workhouses. This ain't no Frostpunk either. do wonder if it's worth going to a dangerous glade immediately. I don't feel like the hostility increase is worth it, because you probably can't deal with the event, and inside is going to be large crops that you probably don't have the camps to deal with. But you could find fertile soil in there. It's an interesting problem, I guess, in this game. I don't think there's always a right answer. There is probably someone who's played the game a lot and is smarter than I am, who has a build order or something, some kind of priority list. I'm not interested in playing this game like that. First Harpy House up and running, which has also upgraded our Ancient Hearth to give us a lovely +2 to Global Resolve, not Global Resolve. I do find the longer that I stream for, the more my ability to speak English just goes away. Probably only get better with practice, I imagine. I get more used to just talking to myself, I guess. Starting with 7 harpies is quite a lot of harpies. That is a bit annoying having that many to start with. I was hoping to get my 3rd race of people with my newcomers. Didn't get it. Just got a load of harpies. And it's just because the harpies are so hard to keep happy straight away. I like to build their houses quickly, but you can't really do that. So we have some roots in this place, and we have a small cache of flour and barrels of wine. That's fairly good, I guess. It's a very nice thing to say. If you get to befriend yourself, you're in your best friend's company always. That is a very nice way of looking at it. Very wholesome. And I guess, yeah, that is true. If you're happy in your own company, you can be happy wherever you are. So we will definitely be needing a forager camp, and I think we're going to build that now. So there is a lot to forage, a lot of roots, and a lot of vegetables. And with that, we can maybe start thinking about what complex food we want to be making. Before then, it is the storm time. We just have enough happiness to survive it. I think we'll only be getting a -8, as we are 2 hostility underneath getting to the next level. What was this blueprint again? And this. Is that good to build a trader before year 2? It's not something that I know about, but if you recommend it, I'll see what it's like. I'm guessing that maybe just gets them rolling. Some more harpy houses. That'll be enough. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes. I see why you're recommending that. And we do also have this bonus from gifts from the woods. In fact, can I generate any hostility? I don't think I can. I should have broken into this glade a little quicker to generate an extra bit of hostility from gifts from the woods. See if we can do that in time. Don't think happiness is a problem this late into the storm. And we go to our first dangerous glade. We have a lot of sea marrow, some fertile soil, that's what I wanted to see, and no way of dealing with these fishmen. That's not too much of a problem. This does give us a bonus from gifts from the woods. This poor harpy really is struggling in this muddy ground. Fertile soil so we can build our herb garden. Cornerstones. We have calming the forest, urban planning, and rebellious spirit. Is there an empathy choice here? It's a loyalty and corruption. And rebellious spirit. It's a good question. Can some of these caches help from the event? So you're thinking about this game a lot better than I am. We have a need for food or stone tools and training gear. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like any caches can. What about any orders? No. That is a lot of sea marrow there. We could probably mine that for the rest of the game. That is true. We do get stone from here. 45. Are we going to get enough in time? Probably. Might need to do 2 stonecutters camps. Clear a path first, we should get into this glade. Cornerstone, what was I looking at? Rebellious Spirit, I think. I quite like this as an early pick. Just makes things a little earlier to do. And let's get some foxes. Well, we didn't get the humans, but we got what we wanted, I guess. Trader coming, he is on his way in 41 seconds. I like the idea of 2 stone camps here. We can see if we can get this 50% chance on the stone, and 45 stones to chase away the horrible fishermen. Probably prioritize these things, get them built a little quicker. Is this London? Yes, it's not what we wanted. It's the Zorg. Unfortunately, he does not have... Oh no, he does have some food. Some skewers for sale. And unfortunately, that is all our amber though to buy those skewers. I don't think we can do this bribe unless we sell a lot of things. Was it just skewers? Yes. So they want jerky, pie, skewers, or ale, and he's just selling the skewers. How much would 30 skewers be? That's not too dear. we could maybe sell a little bit of food, a little bit of clay. I like this idea with the trader though. I think we can sell all of this resin. And that gets us the 30 skewers we need. Well, we need to stop other people eating those skewers. No skewers for you guys. And then we can bribe the fishermen away. Doesn't help massively, but I guess we do get our food investment back, and we get a large bonus to berries, which are on this map, so that could actually be very useful. And we have foxes just in time to do this bribe very quickly. Is there anything else like that? Like 10 amber? I don't think so. We'll probably just hand in our order. Well, thank you for your advice. That was definitely a good way of dealing with that fisherman cave. Probably don't need... Oh, I just realised. Yes. We have this horrible modifier. We have the... where is it? Corrosive torrent. So, need to be careful with deleting buildings. Good thing they hadn't put the parts in yet, otherwise I would have wasted some parts there. Where can I place this farm? That looks perfect to me. Pretty close to a warehouse, that is quite lucky. Might not be able to build it in time for the drizzle season. Let's get one harpy working though. Oh, our sea marrow quarry at this point, there's so much of it there. Next couple of orders available. Happy foxes or fire starter. You know, the happy foxes, that is actually very easy to do because we are going to be generating packs of provisions out of our herb thing, and clearance water, I usually find a lot of those. At worst we would have to build a rain collector, and that's not very difficult. We have 2 empathy decisions. Pottery and wine. There is clay on this map, right? Yes. And we are probably going to be wanting to produce wine, so I think pottery and wine is the way to go. We've gotten quite lucky here, it feels. Our orders have lined up quite nicely with the races and people that we have, and probably our game plan as well. The harpies, it's a little bit too early, they need to actually farm the fields. I must remember not to delete any of these camps. Probably worth building a supplier just for slightly more efficient planks maybe. And what else do we have? We have another blueprint. I still haven't decided what to make. Education scrolls would be nice, but I'm not sure these are the ways to do it. Might be a re-roll. I think we're going to do a re-roll. Let's see if we can get some food. Skewers and biscuits. And we can produce flour. And we have the herbs, so yeah, cookhouse I think is what we're going to go for, unless they've suddenly changed my mind. Do we want the brickyard? Because we want pottery, that will be useful for wine and pickle goods, and crystallized dew and bricks. No. Very right, I can upgrade the hearth to level 2. I do always forget. Let's pop these down. Probably do need complex food, but the food, I'm not sure I have enough roots to really sustain the flower production. But it only gets worse if I don't do it. I think the right pick here is the cookhouse. I'm going to go for that. The brickyard may show up in another way, or we could make pottery and crystallized dew probably some other way as well. Oh, there's woodcutter's camp. It's kind of not in a very useful place there. This one, I'd like it clearing more of the behind of the warehouse to give me a little bit more space. And you can maybe think about going to another dangerous glade in the next year. Let's clear some space up as well. Cookhouse. You think fields can support up to 2 farms and 3 to 4 workers? I did not know that. Oh, that's interesting. That is good to know. I guess there are kind of 2 spaces for farms. But for now we are pretty low on workers, but that is useful to know for the future. I have to speed things up a little bit, otherwise I'm just going to run out of time today. We might not be able to finish this map. Our neighbourhood, our level 2 ancient hearth. Just gonna wait the rest of the year out, I think. We have an abundance of fuel, pretty low food. Is it worth maybe gathering some more? No, I don't want to go too crazy with the camps that we build. It's probably worth getting a small herbalist camp. And I guess if the worst comes to the worst, I could always break open this cache and get a little bit of food, a little bit of fuel, a little bit of copper ore. We are fine. We'll probably need to retire our woodcutters shortly. We do have a drizzle geyser, that will be quite nice. Speeding up things in our cookhouse. And how reliable can we make these things? Yes, quite reliably. Let's redistribute some of our workers, shall we? We'll drop some woodcutters out here, put some beavers here. Don't need to build this small herbalist camp yet, we don't need workers. This hostility down a bit and keep working towards this dangerous glade, I think. Guess there's no harm in getting these guys working. Is there spare harpies actually? Let's switch the workers around. Who's doing this, and the beaver and the fox can be doing that. how old is farm doing? Fertilizing the soil. I'm going to get a big influx of amber in a second. So I'm going to boost our hostility up a little bit again. Just to get a cheeky little bit more amber. There we go. Delicious. And what is our next cornerstone? We have even more provisions. Okay. Interesting. We are probably going to be juicing a lot of herbs, so do I double up on this? You know what, I'm going to. Let's have some fun and do some silly stuff. It's probably time to hand in the trading post, see if we can get another blueprint. We have the crystallized dew. I did say there's probably going to be another way to get it, and there it is, certainly. Tea and wine. Did I pick up a... No, I didn't. Don't need the provision. I think we have enough passive ways of making provisions. The fabrics from the weaver not needed. The alchemist art I think is going to be very useful here. Again, not too early, but we'll pick it up. That is kind of what I wanted to see. Let's see if we can see what's in this dangerous glade. Let's grab some people. I think an influx of workers is going to be quite nice. Just have more people. We can drop one person out of here. Don't need to be making planks. Could probably be making a little bit more of a stockpile here. It's fine. Don't need to be making water skins actually. The flour. Yeah, we can make a little bit of flour. Cap it for now at 20. And what's in our dangerous glade? We have more fertile land, some more meat, some large herb bushes, and a guild house, and a rain spirit totem. Interesting. Well, we could burn it down immediately, but I don't think I need to do that. Or we can convert it. I think we're going to be converting it. We just need a little bit more resin. That we need a little bit more wood cutting. See if we can switch around a beaver again. In this cache we have some coal, some reeds, and some food stockpiles. Build some roads into this place. So yeah, I never know when to build another hearth. More houses is probably a good idea. I was just thinking about building some more harpy houses. I guess you aim for 20 population each hearth. That does make sense. So let's think about doing that. And because we're on the Royal Woodlands, I guess we have a ton of wood, don't we? Build another small hearth up here, maybe. Let's start clearing out a little bit of space. Well, the hearth does just give me some more global resolve, some more production if we can upgrade it. Here's a good idea. Our harpies are very happy. Probably do with some fox houses or beaver houses, but they're a little bit more pricey. Now, I don't think I need anything off this trader for dealing with the ritual, because in fact we can deal with it now. Let's start doing that, and trader time. Aha! We do have a lot of money. We could get an upgraded trapper's camp. I don't think we need to. No. I think we're fine without that. We could get sturdy boots or furniture as well. I don't have any packs of provisions. I was hoping to generate some more passively. We should get some in the clearance after I harvest these herbs, and then I'll try and do some more trading. I think. Have enough money for now. Sturdy boots. I feel like I overvalue this one. I can't work out if it's very good or not. 10% movement is just everything's a bit better. But I never know how good 10% is. I guess we have the money. Do I actually need any food? I think we're okay. I'm gonna buy the boots. I don't care if it's a mistake, I like them. There really is a full price on rebuilding that guild house, isn't it? It is quite a nice one though. Yeah, the upgraded trapper camp, like, it can only harvest... oh no, it can harvest meat and eggs. For some reason I thought it was on another map. I think we will go for the trapper's camp as well, because we have money to spend, and there might be some more in this dangerous glade. How are we doing? We will just cleanse this rain spirit totem in time for the storm. You don't have to worry too much about that. I am quite excited to find this guild house though. That means we can do a lot more trading, and we have a place to sell our wine when we get it going eventually from the alchemist hut. But I think I need something to bottle it in first. Did I get any bottling places? Do have water skins, we could do that. How's my cookhouse doing? We have a lot of eggs. Oh, I've left them making tons of pigments. My bad. Don't need you doing that. Just turn it off for now. Do want you making biscuits. We just cap base at 60 for now. Might be a little high, but that's fine. Orders. 2 more orders. Liquid luck or charity fair? Well, the market is quite cool, and the rewards are quite nice, but we do literally have a guild house. Sorry, I'm gonna go for the liquid luck. I've never picked it before. We could just go crazy, get everyone drunk on wine. Let's give that a go. Disturbing the ancients, eh? I've seen this one quite a lot. I don't know if it's very good. Or we have Pyromania. We have 20 minutes to do it. I mean, the pottery would be nice, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. It's not actually that hard, it's just RNG is the problem. We could perhaps find the 2 ancient tablets in this dangerous glade, or sometimes you just don't find them at all. Just get another small hearth down, didn't I? Not enough space. Oops. Don't want to pause. Do we want to do this? Are the others any good? Treatment need. I mean, we probably are going to do that, but I don't think the reward is actually that good. Pyromania, we have no way of producing coal yet. You know what? I'm going to pick the fun one. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. See if we can find some ancient tablets and break into some glades. I'll start working on that now. Not going to go into the dangerous glade just yet, but we'll have some fun with it at least. A better idea to maybe build the hearth up here. There's probably a little bit more room, and build a warehouse here because we're going to build a farm here anyway. Clear that place in a little bit. Have I still not gathered any provisions? Probably. I was hoping this would be a little bit better. Have two. Oh no, I have gained provisions. Why? Oh, I guess there's. I don't have anything available to trade, but I do have the packs of provisions to do it with. Let's see. Let's do it. I forgot about my housing. Guess there's no harm. No. Those harpies are very unhappy, but this should. There we go. It drops. Good. Drops just in time for the storm. Probably need to take out a single woodcutter. Let's do that now. Foxes are still a little unhappy. There is 30 skewers waiting for them though. Oh. Yep, my bad. I was restricting skewers, I forgot to undo it. Because we are feeding them to the fishermen down here. Skewers should boost their happiness right up again. Let's get some more workers. Is this... we can do that for now. Surely you're not still unhappy with the skewers, guys. Surely not. Well, if it's too much of a problem, we can quickly favour them. Box in the way. I think they're okay. We'll favour them for now, just to be on the safe side. Gather some more mushrooms up. Oh yeah, I only have one worker in this stonecutter's camp. And we're through the storm. No biggie. Let's have a look in this dangerous glade, shall we? What is the fox perk when working as a firekeeper to the town heart? Yes, I forgot about it. It lowers the hostility from open glades by 6, so I probably should have done that. That would have also been a way of reducing the hostility of the storm. There are a lot of little things in this game that I do frequently forget. You know, sure if this is the right thing to do, but we're going to break this open just because it's in the way and it's annoying. Cornerstone time. We have crowded houses, exploration expedition, or the ancient pact. Now I think exploration expedition is very good, but I always mismanage it. I'm terrible with it. It's maybe not that good on higher difficulties. Crowded houses is fine, I guess. Ancient pact. I don't like killing my villagers. Even if someone told me the Ancient Pact is the best thing in the game, I still don't think I'd pick it. I don't like being cruel. We can do a little bit of trading. We can trade some roots. That's not a bad deal. I think we'll just do a small trade of food. I'm going to go for crowded houses. I think that's a little bit with yeah. Put it exactly as I was going. Crowded houses is a safe bet. Exploration contract, I think, is probably the better one, but it's also the scarier one, because I always let it fall off just before the storm, and then I'm in a lot of trouble. Augers, we really need to start working on some of these. I could probably do the packs of crops quite easily. Another farm up and running. Yes, it does seem like you can probably support 2 farms here. I think it's a little bit weird, but you can definitely do it. Right, new dangerous glade. We didn't find any ancient tablets, unfortunately. We did find some incense, some tea, and some sea marrow if we tear it down, which we can do. And it gives us 225 hostility while we work on it, or we can do the evil ritual. I think I did do this once, and what happens is it reduces hostility, yes. Reduces hostility with each dead village. We don't want any dead village. So, screw you, Altar of Decay, we are going down. Burning you to the ground. We're gonna burn you down as quickly as we can. There are some foxes. Isn't that crazy? There's one. A beaver in for now. And we can tear this thing down. Oh, lots of hostility, that's fine. And it's really overdue, this second half, isn't it? Yeah. There is a wealth of trees around it, but we'll start chopping them away. Haha! We're in luck. We have found the 3 ancient tablets that we need. We also got one from the sea marrow deposits. What was it that I needed to do as well? We need 3 glades to cut open. So we need to smash this large abandoned cache. It's got some fairly good goodies inside, and we need to open up some glades as well. Probably just do some small glades. We have 13 minutes to do it. Get a couple more people as well. Another building. Cooperage, smokehouse, kiln, or the explorer's lodge. We did say we wanted pottery, and jerky is not that great, but it's usable. The kiln is nice though for coal, but I don't think we're having fuel issues. I think we could probably sacrifice wood for the rest of the game, I'd still have enough. It's probably a sign that I don't need as many woodcutters as I have. Let's go smokehouse. Wait, yes. There is clay on this map. For a second there I double guessed myself. 5 packs of crops. Make that with whatever. It's fine. Trade routes. You can sell some coal. Oh no, that's actually selling coal at a loss. That doesn't seem worth it. Let's get a harpy as our small hearth owner, and we can build some more houses. We have a fair amount of planks, so we can build some beaver houses. And because we have the crowded houses perk, they I have 3 people in. I'm getting a little bit aware of the time. It might be that I'm not able to finish this today. I do apologise if that's the case. Yes, I have played Black and White. Well, no, sorry, I've played Black and White 2. I really loved that game as a kid. Probably one of my favourites. I don't remember being very good at it, as is with most games when you're a kid, but I do remember loving it. I could never bring myself to play as an evil god, though. I remember having the cow pet or god animal, I can't remember what they were called, and just going around watering all the fields and being a very goody two-shoes. Yes, Black and White was a fantastic game. I'm really surprised they haven't built another one. I think Black and White and Dungeon Keeper were 2 games I'm surprised to not see have made a comeback in any way. Black and White sort of has, with, Dungeon Keeper sort of has, with some spiritual successor games, I guess. But Black and White, I haven't seen anything like it in a very long time. Pickle goods. Do we have a way of pickling goods? No. Do I need more fabric? There's quite a big boost to fabric. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we probably won't see Black and White again, or at least in a form that resembles it closely. I mean, Dungeon Keeper did get I believe, a terrible mobile game. Yeah. Less said about that, the better. So we have, yeah, I don't think I need bonus fabric. Is it worth just spending the amber though? We could sell some pigment. Sure. Is it worth? Because I mean, I guess any amber that you don't spend is kind of just not doing anything. Yeah, you know what? Let's just buy things. It's a mistake, it's a mistake, that's fine. As interesting put it, but as all that is gold, it cannot be copied. I can see what you mean. I think when these recreations, I guess, of popular games, old school games, when they do come out, they're always a bit disappointing. Because somehow they managed to get them wrong. And you just you had a formula that worked really well, and for some reason you changed it, and now it's just boring and awful. I don't understand why you've done that. I totally forgot I needed to be cutting into glades. Hasn't there been a game called Beyond Good and Evil? I know that was a beloved old school game. Personally not one I played. I think you took photographs or something. There's been a Beyond Good and Evil 2 in the works for, I think, forever from Ubisoft. That I don't think is ever going to see the light of day. There's we're in a bit of a weird space gaming-wise. I'm sure lots of people have talked about this, but there are There are attempts at recreating some childhood favourites, but they always feel very corporate. I do find myself, as is the case with Against the Storm, kind of eyeing up the indie game market a lot more than I do AAA market. Just a couple more blades, but you did remind me about the foxes bonus. Let's can drop this guy out, he's just delivering stuff. Pop him in here, and we're happy again. We found even more fertile soil. We have our timed order. We can hand this in for the press and the pottery delivery line. I'm going to hand that in now. Get some pottery being delivered. And that will help me juice the wine that eventually I will need. I'm not sure if the press is actually very useful. Yeah, but we do have the wine maker, the alchemist's hut. Did I ever get around to making a trapper's camp? I don't think so. Did I? Is there a way to look at my building list? I don't think there is. I don't remember building one. So, there was a project in the making before I left UB back in the day, but it didn't see the light of day. Okay, I didn't realise it had gone. Oh, you are right, of course. I can see enemy I've built. I think this counts as built, so we did not build two. Interesting. I didn't realise they'd cancelled the Beyond Good and Evil. Is that what it was called? Did I just make that up? That is what it was called. I guess it's a shame if they did, but... yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Ubisoft. Some of their stuff has been pretty good. Some of it has been a bit repetitive, I think it's fair to say. I am skirting around any of the legal issues or cases. I don't know enough about them to talk about them, so I will not give my opinion on that. Lots of foxes and lots of harpies, or a bit less of... Guess we do need more workers, so let's go for them all. Can get them working on our wine. Delicious wine. Gonna be reed wine by the looks of it. We actually want to be producing quite a lot of wine, don't we? And don't need the tea or the chew just yet. So we can prioritise the wine. We do want a little bit of chew. Just to make some fox houses. And it's probably worth me getting some more farms. And more planks as well. I didn't realise we were out. Let's get another worker in here. Make some planks, please. Where else am I missing workers? Smokehouse? Do I need another one? Not really. I have 916 wood. Don't need the incense. It'd be nice to start rebuilding this guild house. And we do have 2 buildings free. We have a herbalist camp. We could build a bakery. Where is this? Sorry, is there anything that needs gathering? There is large berries to gather. I could make the herbalist camp. Because it's more options for wine, more options for biscuits, I believe. think I will do that. I'm not sure about the others being very useful. Pies aren't that needed. I think we have everything we need. Move it over here, gather some more berries, and switch this to making berries. Okay. Cornerstone, we didn't. Oh no, I did look at it. I just wasn't sure. Roots or grain. If we're going to be making porridge, we need grain. Oh, is it reroll? No, let's play it safe. I'm just going to pick the grain. Sure, we can make flour from grain. Right, I am going to let things tick over very quickly. We'll just chill and watch the village for a little bit, and we'll be right back momentarily. I do apologise. We are back. I was much in need of something to drink. Still not a very experienced streamer, and well, talking like this for kind of just constantly non-stop is what it feels like. And it does take its toll a little bit on my voice. No, I'm really out of planks. Can we get some more being made, please? Might be worth... Yeah, is this worth it? You know what? Probably isn't. I was thinking about putting some clearance water in our supplier. I'm not sure if that's worth it. It's probably better to do the clearance water, sorry, the drizzle water on some of our food production buildings. Probably a cookhouse, see if we can get some doubling going there. Watching these farms are not up in time. They will have to be sorted out another day, another year. Got to build the fields again. We do have a lot of wine, we have a lot of pottery. We're making some progress. Is there any clay to be found on this map? Doesn't seem like there is, and we have a lot of building choices. Let's go through them now, shall we? We have coats. Are coats useful? They can be useful for some. That would also give us barrels. The granary, pickled goods. That would be nice. In fact, I think pickled goods is probably the choice. Because we can pickle berries, and that will give food to the beavers and food to the foxes. Although the foxes are fine, beavers are also fine. It's It's always the harpies. They're always the ones that struggle. We have a lot of fabric. Probably need to build... I don't know what we need to build. I don't know if any of this is useful. Maybe coats, because we do have harpies who can make the coats quite well, and it will boost them up a bit. Guild house, we don't need another one. Temple, not producing any of that. We are producing a couple of ale. No, I think we just found some ale. Producing any. Let's pop the artisan down here. And how is my production coming along? I think I need to prioritize planks a little bit and actually just make some more. It doesn't really matter if they're not efficient at making these planks, they just need to be made. I did not realize how many idle villages I had. How has this still not been torn down? And we had a building here as well, didn't we? We had the Weaver. Not too excited about that thing. Have I managed to make any crystallized dew? I have not. You have made a lot of wine though. Capacity at 40. Let's prioritize the dew actually. Do it like that. That makes sense. We have enough wine. Really just need to rebuild this guild house. I'll set one guy going there just so he can carry things over from there. But yes, coats, that is going to be very helpful, so perhaps prioritize this. We can cap that out here. And Hostility is looking a bit scary. And wine, that gives us more wine production. We are going to have so much wine. All the nasties appearing. We have sacred flame rituals, which is going to take a load of wood. We actually do have quite a lot of people. So I'm not sure what this is going to do to our fuel supplies. We have no food though. How did that happen? Probably the safest thing to do here is just lower our hostility as much as we can. Try and dodge these nasty ones at the end. I have been neglecting my trade routes a bit, haven't I? I think this is a fairly good trade, a little bit more money. Greed trade isn't bad either. And we can look at our orders. We have goats. I'm making goats. We can do goats. Don't really need the rest. Sure, whatever. It's easy enough to do, and this I don't think we're going to do in time. Don't have enough storage. What do we... I think we have done that already. Well, not quite. We need a couple more houses around this hearth. And can we do that with anything? I don't think I can. Harpy resolve is a little low. Well, Harpies, make yourself some coats. And make yourself some happiness. Some workers at this farm. Fertilizing the land. We get another farm. Can we stop prioritising fabric and then prioritise planks? These really need to be made because I want to start handing out all this lovely wine. I'm going to have to speed things up because I'm running out of time for the day, but I would like to finish this game. I think it's going to happen. This is feeling pretty smooth. Again, thank you for your advice while I was playing this. I think has made the game a little bit smoother. And some more wood on the path. Let's move them both up here.
Hello.
What does Zorg have for us? We have incense for every roots produced, we have plantings faster, some pottery production, puffed grain. We can sell an awful lot of sea marrow as well if we want. I might buy some pipes. Sell a bit of sea marrow. How about... I think food is fine. We are fine. We certainly have enough wine. Maybe pick up some eggs. A little bit of jerky. I think we just have enough food, honestly, to be... so we have enough money to be safe. Tools is a good idea. Yes, I did not spot them that way. I did not realize I had 32 tools. Yes, tools are a good finish, aren't they? Let's just buy them all. We have so much stuff. Yeah, that looks fine. I should get working on those caches, shouldn't I? I haven't actually found any of them. I forgot about these guys down here. Let's send some of this to the Citadel. Did I want any of this? I guess we need one to upgrade our hearth. Let's get a tavern. We really need some planks though. Cornerstones. We have Rich Glade, Baptism by Fire, or Workers of Rations. I don't think I'm going into many more glades. Baptism by Fire is not that great. Yeah, we do need that guild house. I'm gonna re-roll this. Let's see. No, we don't want deserted caravans. Wait, so sure, we'll get some barrels. I think at this point it doesn't matter too much. Wow, that's a lot of people. We'll get the mixed bag, and let's get some more housing for them. We're 8 planks away. We also need to make a nice little garden here. Let's make a mixed garden. Thorny reed and a flatbed. Hand in our pottery and wine for even more wine, even more tools, even more reputation. Do I want any of these right now? Not really. Do a little bit of trading. We could sell a couple of parts, sure. Definitely sell some of this. Negative priority this. Did the villagers in black and white whisper we need more homes? Or was it just black and white one? Yes. Honestly, I think I can hear the voice line in my head reading that. We need more homes! Or something like that. So yeah, that must have come from somewhere. So I'm guessing they did whisper that a lot. There are definitely some childhood games that have just voice lines stuck in my head. Aha, we are building the guild house. Fantastic. Where did all my wine go? Oh yeah, I needed it. Of course I did. Okay, back to making some wine, and we can make some fox houses around here. Need for clothing is being fulfilled. And everything is looking pretty peachy, honestly. Some fox houses on the way. Food is looking good. We have our advanced outposts. That will give me some planks that I desperately need. Just move these woodcutters camps slightly. Get another fox house. Get our tavern. Here comes the guild house. I'm gonna get some workers working in it. It's been pretty smooth, honestly. Foragers camp. Start gathering some more roots. Do I want this weaver? It's probably not worth the planks. At least. Okay, we can upgrade both our hearths. Not too much as a priority, but just for some fun. And now let's get one of everyone in the guild house. A true traders guild. And have to do some squeaky, weird decorations here. Let's get some little benches, and how about a nice set of barrels? Wow, I'm out of fabric and out of bricks. Let's stop prioritizing that. Sorry for the backseating, but I think it's better to face the camps towards the field of goods they gather. Yes, I have heard that. I don't like it. I wish that wasn't the case. It looks very silly for me. It is a habit I should probably do, but there's just a part of me that hates having this arrow pointing not at a road. Because to me that just makes sense. Oh, that is some unhappy harpies. Oops. We need to sort this out. Still miserable. Okay. That was unfortunate. Yeah, don't worry about the backseating. Your help has been very much appreciated. You're a good and aesthetic and merciful good Viceroy by nature. I respect that. Thank you. Thank you. Gonna have to burn through a lot of wood to be happy enough through the storm, but I think that should be fine. hand in our liquid luck. I'm doing well. I think this is looking very much like the Victory, just in time as well. Didn't even need all these blueprints. We had a pretty successful run. I mean, finding this guild house really did help. Should maybe put some of this wine back actually and hand it in now, before it becomes too much of an issue. Let's get another cornerstone. Let's just have a look. 10 jerky for every pie produced. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's keep everyone happy, and then we'll be fine. Let the wine flowing. Oh, we have a trader. I don't see this guy very often. Let's pick up some goods from him. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of food. You are right, I need to open a cache to window, and wow, there is so much money. So much money. How much bonus wine am I making? I am making 17 wine. Wow. Where is the cache? Open this one. Is there another one on the map? There isn't. Well, it won't matter, we are going to be victorious. Through our foxes, I think. And through the copious amounts of wine that they are guzzling. GG indeed. I completely forgot this was near a ruined armory and a corrosive torrent modifier. Haven't seen those before. But yeah, we did it. And that was pretty smooth. A lovely stockpile of things to upgrade. And some deeds to hand in. We have unlocked an anvil. Interesting. And some XP. To my upgrade tree, what have we got? Get the starting ability for the beavers, we can get more points, trade routes, additional cornerstone choice. That sounds good, I'm going to pick that up. That was most of our food. I could also get this, but I'm not sure how good that is. I think I'll save my food. I like the cornerstone choice though, that seems very nice. Right, I'm going to have to stop there, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I should be streaming tomorrow, or if not, I will be away for the weekend, but I will be back streaming next week. Yeah. Hope to see you next time then. So thank you very much, and have a nice day everyone. See you then.